Hello there, everybody. I am First Alert Meteorologist Rodney Harris. Hope you're off to a good start to your Tuesday. So we want you to get out there and enjoy today because we do have some changes coming through the rest of the week. We're going to set ourselves up in a relatively wet pattern. So what I want to do is talk about whether or not we actually need some of this rain that we're about to get here in North Georgia. So to answer that, I want to start by showing you how much rain we have received so far this year. We picked up 16.5 inches of rain. This is through yesterday. So for perspective, that is slightly below average, like by an inch. So slightly below average on that rain through this point. An inch isn't that much, so honestly, we're not doing too terrible. I just looked up our drought monitor here in North Georgia, and we are not in a drought. So this rain is something that's going to be beneficial for us. What will end up happening, though, is we're going to get rain for several days, so hopefully this does not turn into a flood threat. We're not really forecasting that at this point, but we are forecasting multiple days of rain. This is going to start tomorrow and continue through at least Monday of next week, and every day will be different, right? We're not going to see a washout every single day, but just about every single day, we're not forecasting a ton of rain. And one of the reasons why is because, for example, tomorrow we have rain in your forecast, and it's a first alert, but we're not forecasting that rain to be terribly heavy. So again, this is the rainfall totals through Mother's Day. It does look like this storm system, and I'm going to show you the storm system here in a second, but the bulk of this will be south of us. It's really impacting the Gulf Coast states, so that's where most of the rain will be. We're sort of on the northern edge of this, so through Sunday, as you can see, like half an inch of rain in Atlanta. The further south you go, the more rain you'll get overall for this entire event. So just keep that in mind. The further south you go from Atlanta, your rainfall totals will likely be higher. Right now for Metro Atlanta through Mother's Day, we're forecasting about half an inch. I will point out that Monday we are expecting another little swath of rain, so those totals will certainly go up on Monday. The other thing to keep in mind is our models are not doing the greatest job over the weekend. This is a weather pattern that we get in the summertime. The way that these systems are going to impact us, the timing can be tricky. Basically, we have what we call an upper level low that'll be west of us, and it's going to kind of feed these smaller little waves through North Georgia. These waves can be very difficult to forecast. So of the two models that we use to forecast your weather, the two major models, one of them is actually showing a pretty wet weekend, and one of them is showing a relatively dry weekend. Right now, we're sort of going with the drier model, which is why you're not seeing much. But I wanted to bring that up because it's possible that this may change by the time we get to Mother's Day, so keep that in mind. But with this particular model, we're forecasting about half an inch of rain, and again, the further south you go, the more rain you'll get. So here is that system that I'm talking about, and remember, this is just Wednesday, but we're going to get these waves of rain that are going to impact us possibly every day. Just for tomorrow, though, you can see how the center of this is really southwest of us. It's along the Gulf Coast states, and we're going to be on the northern edge of this particular system tomorrow. So as you drive to work tomorrow morning, we're already in the first alert for Wednesday morning. You will see showers as you're getting to work, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. But this is why the rainfall totals aren't terribly high. It's not a lot of heavy rain. The green, the light green, that indicates light rain. You want to get those oranges and reds. That indicates heavier rain. And we're not going to really see that at all on Wednesday. So there will be rain out there, but we're forecasting more light to moderate rain. Excuse me. So that's the rain as you drive to work on Wednesday morning. That'll definitely be there. We believe this is going to be the highest impact as well. The highest impact for Wednesday will be in the morning as you get to work. And then notice what happens after lunch. After lunchtime, that rain will gradually move north and east of us, and there may be some scattered showers in the afternoon, maybe even a storm or two in the afternoon, but the coverage in the afternoon tomorrow will be much lower than what we'll see in the morning. So again, your higher impact will definitely be Wednesday morning as you're driving to work, but this is really just lighter rain, which is why those totals aren't terribly high. So I'm just showing you the forecast model for Wednesday because it's possible that this stuff's going to change day by day, but just know that as you get out the door tomorrow morning, watch out for that rain. Again, we're just about an inch below average for the year so far, with 16.5 inches of rain. So we don't really need any additional rain, but thankfully, because it's initially going to be light, we're not really forecasting too much of a flood threat. That could change, though, especially as we go into the weekend and Monday, so we'll certainly keep you up to date on that. First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey, she is working on an updated forecast for you. She'll have that on Atlanta News First at noon. Again, today is going to be phenomenal, so we really do hope that you can get out there and enjoy today. Lower humidity again, warmer this afternoon at 80 compared to what we saw yesterday. Enjoy it because those changes are are coming. And again, it's not going to be a washout every day, so you will have opportunities to get out there and enjoy the weather through the weekend, but we'll definitely see at least a chance of rain just about every single day. We will have more on your forecast in our first alert weather app. We hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday, and until next time, we'll see you soon.
Stay up to date on your latest weather from the largest team of meteorologists in the Southeast. Download the First Alert Weather app for hour-by-hour forecasts and join us every weekday at 11:30 a.m. on ANF+. You can also text weather to the number on your screen, and we'll send a link directly to your cell phone.